watching NBC4, the Tri-State News Channel. And now, Chuck Scarborough, Sue Simmons, Janice Huff, and Len Berman. This is News Channel 4 at 11.
It's Friday night and holiday parties are in full swing. Police are on full alert for drunk drivers.
But first, gunfire at a packed mall parking lot. The police say the gunman was wanted for shooting his ex-wife. Good evening, I'm Ralph Penza. Chuck is off tonight.
Well, detectives say the suspect turned the gun on himself as police approached him outside the mall tonight, and he fits the description of the man police have been looking for all day long. Right now, Tiwa Chang is on the scene at the Wayne Town Center in Wayne. Tiwa?
Well, Sue, it was a long, dramatic day that led up to what happened here tonight. Apparently, the suspect, William Gallagher, believed to have shot his ex-wife, was talking to his family all day on the telephone, and then the family would call the police. Eventually, they told the police William Gallagher was right here. Police say at 6:30 tonight, an officer on horseback patrolling this mall spotted a man in this blue Mazda who fit the description of a William Gallagher. He sought him all day for allegedly shooting his ex-wife in the morning in Mount Olive. Tonight, when police approached the man in the car, they told him to freeze, but he did not.
Mr. Gallagher was found inside his vehicle. He had shot himself in the area of the stomach and has been brought to hospital. At
9 a.m., police say Margaret Stepp, Gallagher's ex-wife, was walking to work at a publishing company in Mount Olive when Gallagher shot her in the arm and leg. She's listed in stable condition. The two were already divorced but had 2 children. It's not clear why Gallagher may have shot his ex-wife.
We know that the victim is an ex-wife of our suspect, that apparently the parties were divorced recently. She also, as I understand, remarried within the last 2 weeks. Other than that, we have no other motive.
Patrons at the mall were shocked at the shooting, even this off-duty Patterson policeman.
Well, I see that stuff every day on my job. It's kind of shocking to come here with my family and, come shopping and, see this type of thing going on.
The latest is that the condition of William Gallagher, the suspect, is that he's in guarded condition. The latest on Mary Stepp, his ex-wife, is that she's in fair condition. There's no word how their 2 children are holding up. Reporting live in Wayne, Tiwa Chang, News Channel 4. Now back to Sue and Ralph in the studio.
All right, Tiwa, thank you. In Suffolk County tonight, police are investigating the murders of 2 people in Lake Grove. Now, the bodies of 54-year-old Haywood Brown and his 53-year-old wife, Ellen, were found bound and gagged inside their house. The homicide squad isn't saying yet how they died, but an autopsy is being performed.
They are the apparent victims of a homicide. The female of the 2 was found in an upstairs bedroom. The male victim was found in the basement area. Both victims have been bound.
And Suffolk Police ask us to ask you that if you have any information at all about this crime, to please call the homicide squad. Sue?
Drinking and driving could cost you at one of the Hudson River crossings before the night is over. Police are setting up DWI checkpoints to catch people who've had a little too much holiday cheer. Right now, Andrew Glassman is at the George Washington Bridge with more. Andrew?
Good evening, Stu. These roadblocks went up just about 10 minutes ago. Right behind me, you can see Port Authority officers randomly stopping cars crossing into New Jersey tonight here at the George Washington Bridge and also at the Lincoln and Holland tunnels, sending a message tonight about drinking and driving during the holidays. It's one way to get the public's attention. Set up DWI checkpoints at all the Hudson River crossings at the same time. The Port Authority police are battling the party atmosphere of the holiday season, they say, a time of year when people who don't usually drink might let go at a party or evening out, then get in their cars.
Tonight we'll stop every 5th car, and what we're looking for is people who are falling asleep while driving, clearly driving erratically, possibly slurred speech when they're stopped, problems with their eyes, pupils, and we take it from there.
In addition to stopping suspicious drivers, the police are handing out a holiday card of sorts to drivers. Not cards with the season's greetings, but with the season's potential dangers of drunk driving. The traffic was moderate to light tonight, so these roadblocks didn't appear to cause any major delays.
We're really not here to inconvenience anyone. We're here to save lives and to let people know that drunken driving will just not be tolerated by the police or by the public.
The Port Authority Police does this 3 times a year at the holidays, July 4th weekend and Memorial Day weekend. As I said, this roadblock has been set up for about 10 minutes now. So far, I've seen the police make 2 arrests here tonight. Live at the George Washington Bridge, Andrew Glassman, News Channel 4.
Thank you, Andrew. We are all warned. There were reports tonight that more bricks were falling from that crumbling wall of the Madison Avenue building, but it turns out work crews were actually cleaning debris from the lower levels of the building and tossing some bricks into a truck below. The city reopened one bus lane and the sidewalk across the street finally. We're told the rest of the block between 54th and 55th will remain closed, however, at least until Monday.
Tonight, an historic Brooklyn church lies in ruins, destroyed by an overnight fire. The 104-year-old Bethesda Baptist Church in Bushwick was completely damaged by the 3-alarm blaze. The flames burned for 3 hours before firefighters brought them under control. Investigators believe the fire started in the basement, caused by a faulty oil burner. The church was empty at the time. There were no injuries. Parishioners are thankful the blaze didn't happen this afternoon when the church would have been full.
I'm grateful that it happened at night and not in the day when all the kids were there. Today was their Christmas party, and everything is just fun, and it's just so sad.
Other churches in the community have invited Bethesda's parishioners to worship in their sanctuaries during the holidays. Well, Hoboken's train terminal could soon see the arrival of the New Jersey Devils hockey team. Devils owner Dr. John McMullen unveiled plans today for a new state-of-the-art arena atop the station, much like Madison Square Garden.
New Jersey deserves some excellence. I'm just tired of always being second best and having these facilities. I think that New Jersey deserves a first-class arena and entertainment center. And to combine it with the ferry terminal is just unbelievable.
McMullen says the new arena would be privately financed at no cost to taxpayers. But some commuters who travel through Hoboken say the city is already too crowded with traffic.
I don't think it would work out. The traffic here is already congested. There's no parking. I don't think it's just good for the city.
The Devils' current lease runs out in the year 2007.
At our last check, there was still no official word tonight on what caused the death of comedian Chris Farley. Farley's body was discovered by his brother yesterday in his Chicago apartment. Now, an autopsy was performed today, but the results were withheld pending the completion of toxicology tests. The police have revealed the initial sweep of Farley's apartment found no sign of drugs, no evidence of foul play. Today, Farley's friends had fond recollections of the comic.
When you went out on the streets of Chicago with Chris, you had to pull him, come on, Chris, and he would jump in cars, he would walk in every restaurant, and hi, and walk, and if you went out to eat with him, he was at every table, you know, just so full of life.
A private funeral for Farley is planned in his hometown of Madison, Wisconsin. Two other developments now. Governor Christie Whitman has signed a bill that will double New Jersey's tax on tobacco beginning on New Year's Day. Happy New Year if you smoke. The 40-cent tax jumps to 80 cents a pack, driving the price up to over $2.50 at most stores. The money is to be used for hospital funding, for school construction, and renovation.
Up next, Home Sweet Home, but if the landlord renovates, tenants can really end up paying a hefty price. And cutting costs on cell phones. The secret is ahead. We're back in 60 seconds.